So guys, now I don't know if it's just me, but for some odd reason, just sons of NBA players just always, or at least most of the time, sons of NBA players just end up being better than their fathers whenever they do reach that certain point in their specific basketball careers. I mean, just a quick few examples: Steph Curry and Del Curry. Who are you gonna take? Most likely Steph Curry. Melvin Booker and Devin Booker. Pretty sure Devin Booker. Mikhail Thompson and Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson. I'm sure you guys get the point. However, I do feel like there are a ton of players in high school in this specific moment in time that do have a legit shot of also falling into this category of being on pace to becoming NBA stars in the foreseeable future. I don't know if it's just because we're in the year of 2023, everything is so advanced, the kids have better training than their fathers, more money to hire trainers, more connections. There's just a whole list of reasons why this might be. However, nonetheless, in this video, we're gonna be taking a look at a few players in high school right now that are sons of NBA players that you probably did not even notice or may have even known. So let me know if you guys like this video and want a part 2 to this series. With all that being said, guys, gonna get straight into this video. KIYAN Anthony is the first player on this list. Now, KIYAN is the son of former, or I guess current, NBA player CARMELO Anthony. Now, CARMELO, in my opinion, had a very illustrious career, and he's easily a Hall of Famer in my book. I genuinely just do not think he gets the credit he deserves for being the scorer that he is, and what guys like James Harden, Devin Booker, Damian Lillard, all these types of scoring players, CARMELO was honestly doing this back in the day. He won a national championship with Syracuse back in college, and he played close to 20 seasons in the NBA, and he was also the 3rd pick in the 2003 NBA draft, and the same draft that consisted of guys like Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and he went on to be a 10-time All-Star and a 1-time scoring champion in 2013, and he's currently the 9th all-time leading scorer in NBA history with 28,289 total points and counting. Now, his son KIYAN Anthony, he's currently a sophomore in high school right now, and he currently attends Christ the King Regional High School in Queens, New York. And in my personal opinion, he definitely has a little bit of CARMELO in his game. Right now, he's listed as a 6'3", 165-pound shooting guard, and he's listed as a 4-star prospect and ranked as the 62nd ranked player in the class of 2025 by 24/7 Sports. And like I said in my more in-depth video about him, I generally do think he's a lot better than what people give him credit for, and I think we are honestly witnessing the beginning of something special. I don't know, he's just so young, but he has the tools and tangibles that make him a phenomenal player, and that will make him a phenomenal player in these next few years. His shooting mechanics, his jumper, his isolation game, his smooth playing style, his height, his background. There's just too much upside with a guy like KIYAN Anthony, and if I really had to pick on if he's gonna be a better player than CARMELO Anthony, ain't gonna lie, this one may be a long shot, but you know, only time will tell. Now, DJ Wagner is the 2nd player on this list, and he is the son of DAJUAN Wagner, who's a person and a player that had one of the more interesting but tragic careers as an NBA player at this point. I'm pretty sure we all heard the story. DAJUAN Wagner was a high school legend who scored 100 points in a single game back in 2001. And I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know how many times a player in basketball history, no matter the level, has scored more than 100 points, but I'm pretty sure you can count that number on 2 hands at most. Now, DAJUAN Wagner went on to play for John Calipari in Memphis, where he was one of the best guards in college basketball. And then he went on to be selected as the 6th pick in the 2002 NBA draft by the Cleveland Cavaliers, and unfortunately, injury just affected his career, and he was out of the league by 2006. Now, DJ Wagner, his son, DJ Wagner, on the other hand, he has a legit shot at being one of the greatest players to ever come out of New Jersey in the past few years, at least in my personal opinion. Now, right now, he is rated as the 2nd ranked player in high school according to ESPN, and he's currently a senior right now at Camden High School as I'm recording this video. Now, DJ has everything that a star guard in the NBA has right now: the energy, the leadership, the scoring ability, the playmaking ability when he needs to, the defensive intensity. DJ just has a ton of upside, and I do think if he's able to stay healthy throughout his entire career, he will definitely for sure be in the NBA. We've already seen him play against all these stacked teams, against the top guys in high school right now, and he always holds his own every single time. And he recently committed to play for Kentucky and John Calipari, the same coach that actually coached his dad. And I think DJ Wagner definitely is headed towards the right direction to be a potential NBA draft pick in the 2024 NBA draft. So guys, boom, Elijah Arenas is the next player on this list. Now he's the son of NBA legend Gilbert Arenas, and I'm not gonna lie, some of you guys, you watching this video, you're probably too young to know and understand how cold this man Gilbert Arenas was back in the day. Now Arenas was drafted in the 2nd round, 31st overall back in the day in 2001 by the Golden State Warriors, and it wasn't until he got traded to the Washington Wizards in 2003 that he really started to make a name for himself as a legit star in the league. And I want to say, I'm not gonna lie, he was probably the Damian Lillard before the Damian Lillard. In my opinion, he definitely had a solid run in the NBA, but injuries, of course, and just many off the court issues just hindered him from being the best player that he could be. Now Elijah, on the other hand, his son, I feel like he's definitely starting to make a name for himself as an overall player. We don't know his official ranking in this specific moment in time, since he is only a freshman, and most websites typically wait for kids to reach their sophomore year to be ranked. But you can tell once those rankings do come out, I guarantee you he will for sure be somewhere within the top 25. Just like his dad, he plays so fluid for his age, and he's superior as it gets whenever it does come to scoring the ball. The man is averaging close to 30 points and 10 rebounds a game as a freshman. Just look at the numbers, and so many instances where he's dropped over 30 points. And I'm not even gonna lie, this honestly may be the beginning of something special. I'm pretty sure by his senior year, whenever he grows into his body, he gets a better feel for the game. Not gonna lie, he potentially could be a better player than his dad. So guys, boom, Mr. Bronny James. Now Bronny James is arguably the most popular son of an NBA player, and I really do not think that I need to give you guys a rundown of who his father LeBron James is. We all know who LeBron James is, the greatest NBA player of all time, not even close. 20 seasons he's played in the league, NBA scoring leader, multiple time MVP, 4-time NBA champion, the GOAT, the billionaire, the king, the man. We all know who this man is. Now Bronny James, his son, he's definitely the player that has had the biggest microscope on him since this man came out the womb. And especially in an era like this, in 2023, everybody is tracking every single thing that this man does. People literally make videos about his performances every single game. People are even making videos about his relationship status in high school. Anything this man does is going to make headlines. But when it comes to his play on the court, and if he's a legit player to make it to the NBA, me personally, I think he actually does have a legit chance. LeBron James said it himself, his ultimate goal is to play with his son Bronny, and I think with just how Bronny has developed over the years, let's just be honest, he does have a legit chance. He's continuously growing, he's getting stronger, his shot is getting better, his playmaking ability is getting more efficient, his IQ is growing. I'm telling you, I do think that Bronny James has a chance of being an NBA draft pick whenever he is eligible to be drafted in the 2024 NBA draft. And even if he was not LeBron's son, believe it or not, I do think he still would be on scouts' radars to be in this type of conversation. Bronny for sure is one of my personal favorite players to watch in high school, and as I'm recording this video, we don't know exactly what college he's going to be going to, but nonetheless, I think we can all agree that at some point, God willing, we will be able to witness LeBron James and Bronny James on the same roster. Guys, drop down a few players that I missed in this video. Let me know if you guys want a part 2 to this series. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more interesting dope videos like this. 2023, like I said, we are coming different, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram and tell your mama, your auntie, and your great granddaddy to subscribe to the channel, and tell your peoples you love them, tell your friends that you love them. And until next time, it's been another episode of Juice Made TV. Peace.